Good morning. Today's session we are going to discuss about context-free language and then context-free grammar. First of all, we just discuss what do you mean by context-free grammar. So the context-free grammar is mainly used to design the language that should support to accept the any of the input string W. So first of all, we just discuss the context-free grammar. A context-free grammar consists of four quadruples. The four quadruples are variable, terminal, production, and start symbol. So here we just discuss V is a finite set of variables. So variables means there should be in capital letters or small letters. Suppose terminals means a finite set of terminals that may be a small letters A to Z, and P is the finite set of productions that is in the form of A tends to alpha. So what do you mean by alpha? Where A is a variable and alpha is a combination of variables and terminals. And S is the start symbol. You just note it down. Another one more thing is suppose if you want to design one example of the context-free grammar. That is, for example, I want to design one polyandrome. That is, G of polyandrome is equal to. We just represent in terms of the context-free language. That is variable, terminal, production, and start symbol. So variable is P here, and terminals are 0, 1, and production P is a production, A is a production, and P is a start symbol. So you just define the different set of production. P tends to empty, or P tends to 0, or P tends to 1, or P tends to 0 P0, or P tends to 1 P1. So this is a one simple example. Next one is what are all the two methods for deriving the input string? Here we are using the two different methods. One is the recursive inference, another one more is derivation. So recursive inference is this method is used to derive the input string W by using the productions from body to head. Now, that is, we just collect all the inputs and collect together, and then that it leads to make the start symbol yes. That is called as a recursive inference. And derivation. So what is by derivation? That is using this kind of productions from head to body. That is called as an derivation. You just note it down. We will elaborately discuss in the further slides. So first one is inference. So what in by inference? So it is a conventional approach. It is used to apply the set of rules from body to head. That makes to take the strings known to be in the language of each of the variables of the body and concatenate them in the proper order, and it will infer or leads the information to their variable of the head. That is called as an inference. So this is a exact definition of inference. So how we are going to derive the input string with the help of this the inference concepts. So this is some simple grammar. Let us consider the grammar G is equal to E comma I comma T comma P comma E. Here T is a terminal. There is a plus star left right A B 0 1. These are all the terminals, and G is the production. These are all the production. E tends to I, E tends to E plus E, and E tends to E star E, and E tends to within bracket of E, and I tends to A, I tends to B, I tends to IA, I tends to IB, I tends to I0, I tends to I1. So these are all the uh, productions used in this grammar. Suppose what is our problem is, that is a problem number one, to derive the input string W, that is A star within bracket of A plus B00 and close bracket for the given sample productions by using the inferences. So already we discussed what in by inferences. So in the inferences maybe we are going to derive the input string from body to head. So what is the we have to collect the different set of input string and combine together. It should leads the one terminal or one variable that is called as an leads the variable that is called as an and that is W. So we just categorize into the three different columns. One is possible strings and language and the production. So first one is A. Suppose by using the production number 5, I am going to generate the input A with the help of the language I, and by using the production 6, I want to, that is what is my preferences. I want to give more information about the within bracket of A plus B00. That is my intention. So already I gave the information, that is A is derived from I, so I am using the production as I. Suppose B is derived from I with the help of this the equation number, that is sixth production. And again the B can be replaced with I0. That is, I am using the ninth production. I am just replacing B0. And again B can be replaced with again B0. That is equal to I. That is ninth production. So all are in identifier. Here I is an identifier. E is an expression. But we are not able to perform the addition operation of for the identifier. So what we are going to do, an identifier has to be converted into the expression. So A here, there is E tends to I tends to A. So A, E here, there is 1. There is B00, there is E, there is 1. So again, we are having the two different expressions that should be added. So A, E plus E, that is A plus B00, that is called as an E. This is an one expression. Our aim is to generate the input as within bracket of A plus B00. So how we are going to do that? That is by using the production as 4. That is E derives within bracket of E. So we just use the production number 4. So within E tends to within bracket of E. So after that, we just take it as A star of within bracket of A plus B00. So this is the way we are able to derive the input string W. And this is the one. This is the way we are able to derive the input string W by using inferences. Another one more thing is derivation. So what do you mean by derivation? There is an approach to defining the language of the grammar G, in which we use the production B. P is the production from head to body. So what we are going to do, we just start the process from the head to body to expand the start symbol by one of its production bodies. This is called as a derivation. So the same problem we are going to take it out, and how we are solving this problem with the help of this the derivation part. So here you just take the same problem to derive the input string as A star of within bracket of A plus B00 of the following grammar, that is G is equal to E comma I comma T comma P comma E, that is P. And here these are all the terminals, that is terminals are plus star left bracket right bracket A B 0 1. So B is the following set of production. E tends to I, E tends to E plus E, and E tends to E star E, and E tends to within bracket of E. And I tends to A, I tends to B, I tends to IA, I tends to IB, I tends to I0, I tends to I1. So these are all the following production. So how we are using this production with the help of this derivation. So this is the answer. So we just starts with the production E. E derives E star E. So what we are going to do this, the first E has to be replaced with the expression may be converted into identifier. Again, the identifier that leaves the terminal symbol A. So A star of E. Again, E can be replaced with within bracket of E. So again, E can be replaced with E plus E. This E can be replaced with I can be replaced with A. Again, this E can be replaced with I can be replaced with I0. Again, this I can be replaced with I00. So, and finally, the I can be replaced with B. So finally, we got the answer is A star of within bracket of A plus B00. This is the answer for this given problem. Another one more thing is, so what are all the two different types of what are all the two different types of derivation? One is left and rightmost derivation. So leftmost derivation means always replace the leftmost variable by one of its production bodies. That is called as an and the leftmost derivation. Rightmost derivation means always replace the rightmost variable by one of its production bodies. So what is the difference between this leftmost derivation and rightmost derivation? The leftmost derivation, if we are able to derive the input string W by replacing the leftmost variable by using the production bodies. At the same time, the rightmost derivation, you just replace the variables on the right hand side with the help of this the production bodies. So this is a major difference between the leftmost derivation and the rightmost derivation. Right, the same problem. So how we are going to derive, apply the leftmost derivation as well as the and the rightmost derivation. So you just derive the input string as a star of within bracket of a plus b 0 0 by using the leftmost derivation. So here we just and I already what in by derivation. Derivation is derived from derive the input string w from head to body. So we just take the input string e. E can be replaced with e star e. Again, this e can be replaced with I. That is the expression converted into identifier. Again, this a can be replaced. I can be replaced with a. So a star e, and again this e can be replaced with within bracket of e. So finally what we are going to do this, again this e can be replaced with e plus e. E tends to I tends to a. Again this e can be replaced with I can be replaced with I 0. Again this I can be replaced with I double 0. And finally the I can be replaced with b. So finally we got the answer is a star within bracket of a plus b 0 0. So what we are telling is here in this process, we are this is a head, E is the start symbol or head, and finally this is the input string W, and we have to apply the set of productions on the left hand side of the variable has to be replaced, and finally we are generating or deriving the input string W. This is called as an input string. This is called as an the leftmost derivation. You just note it down. Another one more thing is the rightmost derivation. To derive the input string W, to derive the input string W as a star of a plus b 0 0 by using the rightmost derivation. So how we are going to derive the input string by using the rightmost derivation means to replace the rightmost variable by one of its production bodies. So E is there. E we just apply the rightmost derivation. So E can be replaced with E star E. Again, so what is the difference between this one? We just take the rightmost variable and replace it by one of its production bodies. So E is replaced by E star E. So in the previous case, we just take in the left side. So what is the meaning of this one? We just starts with the left side and replace all the variables by the production, and it should reach as the input string W. And here right side we are taking as E. So E can be replaced with within bracket of E. Again E star of within bracket of E plus E. And here this is the right side variable. So E is the right side variable. So here E can be replaced with I can be replaced with I 0. Again I can be replaced with I double 0. Here I is replaced with B 0. So this is the difference. So on the leftmost derivation, first we are deriving the replace, generating the first terminals of the given input string. But here, the rightmost derivation, we are generating the rightmost variable b 0 0. And again, this e can be replaced with I can be replaced with a. So a plus b 0 0. And again, we just to go for this e is replaced with I is replaced with a. So a star of within bracket of a plus b 0 0. That is the way we are able to derive the input string with the help of this the rightmost derivation. Okay, so another one more thing is the language of the grammar. So what is the language of the grammar is